guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Today I'm going to teach you how to use sublimation prints so you can customize your shirts. This is the Gildan Soft Style shirt. It is 65% polyester and 35% cotton. And if you eventually plan on bleaching it, you'll want to buy the heathered shirts. It takes to the bleach really well. So here I have my Morgan Wallman sublimation print. I bought this off Etsy. It was like $2 or $3. So you'll notice on the print it looks a little bit dull, like the colors aren't very vibrant or poppy, but once you get it onto the shirt and you heat press it, the colors will pop out. That's why it's always a good idea to buy the brighter color shirts. So when you heat press sublimation, gases will come off, so it's always a good idea to have a barrier between the sublimation print and your parchment paper, so I use copy paper. It's a good idea to use parchment paper in between the shirt and on top of the copy paper. And this is the heat mat I use. I place it inside of the shirt. If you don't have a barrier between the front shirt and the back shirt, the sublimation will soak through onto the back of the shirt. So you'll definitely want to put something in between so it doesn't soak through. Another thing I like to do is cut around the sublimation image. So if you're like me and you don't have a sublimation printer yet, I go onto Etsy and I find all my sublimation prints. So you'll want the heat to be 400 degrees and you'll need to press it for 60 seconds. So I'm getting everything ready to press my sublimation image. I'm going to put the heat mat in between the shirt, that way there's an extra barrier in between the front and the back of the shirt. If you're doing this, don't forget that the shirt needs to be even as possible. The next thing I'm going to do is place the parchment paper in between the shirt and the mat. Now I'm just going to get the wrinkles out by using my press. So you'll notice your image is mirrored, and that's a good thing because when you place it down, it's actually going to come out the right way after you press it. Here I'm just going to loosely cut around my image. You're going to want to place this face down, and if you have the heat resistant tape, this is where that'll come in. I don't have any, but I didn't need it. So place this face down and make sure and get it as even as possible. The next thing you want to do is put the copy paper on top of it. Because remember, gases come out and that can get onto your transfer paper, and if you use that on your next project, that might actually get into the next project. So just simply place this down on top of the sublimation. Place your parchment paper on top of the copy paper. Now when you go to heat this up, make sure to keep it as still as possible, that way it doesn't smear anywhere. Make sure to have this at 400 degrees and press for 60 seconds. Make sure when you're pressing to put enough pressure on it. I'm just going to lift this off, and I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible without smearing it. As soon as you get done pressing, you'll want to immediately take off the parchment paper and the copy paper. Try to do this part as quickly and swiftly as possible. And there you go. This is actually soaked into the fibers of your shirt, so you can wash this and you won't have any peeling or anything like that you have to worry about. I hope this helps some of you guys who plan on doing sublimation projects. If you have any questions, please ask me, and I try my best to get back to each and every one of you. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button.